Yeah, I want to talk to you about that, Delilah. So I became an agent in 2008, and this is true story. The average price point in Memphis was $127,000, the average price point, so you can do 3% of that. I was a solo agent, single mom, and it was also the worst economical picture in real estate in the history of real estate. So talk about uncharted territory, right? So when I would go to look for FSBOs, for sale by owners, and also expireds, I literally would take a notebook. I've had a notebook my entire life in real estate. I have dozens of them at this point, but I would take a notebook with a pen and I would write down, there were so many houses that were for sale by owner that I would write down all the numbers, and sometimes I'd call them from the car, and sometimes I'd go to the house and call them. There were those of us like me that were brand new in the market who were like, this is great. Sellers are raising their hand everywhere and they like want to sell their house. And then there were other realtors who had been in the business for a really long time thinking the sky was falling and the zombie apocalypse was on the way because nobody wanted to use a realtor because they couldn't afford a realtor. And so the one thing that was in common is our mindset. So my mindset was, this is fantastic. And I experienced success. In my first year in the business, I sold 43 houses. Conversely, more realtors retired their license in 2008, 9, 10 than probably ever in the history of the real estate recording. I'm just speculating, but I think that was what happened. And it was just a mindset. So do I think it's going to get better? I know it's going to get better. It's already better for us and our team than it is on somebody else who's probably looking at either retiring their license right now or trying to get a JOB because their business isn't accumulating or sticking the way that they are accustomed to it sticking. Here's what I'll say. There will always be people that need to sell, and there will always be people that need to buy. People will die, people will be born, people will get divorced, people will relocate. That's pretty much the standard. I mean, people are going to need to relocate, people are going to need to upsize to increase their family size, or they're going to need to downsize to decrease their family size. People are going to get sick of renting and they're going to say, forget it, I'm going to buy. People are going to be tired of buying or tired of being a homeowner and say, forget it. So there's going to be a yin and a yang to this entire business. And so as a new agent, if I was your big sister in this business, I would say to you, guard and protect your mindset. Make sure that your mindset is amazing. It's awesome. It's a great time to be a realtor. Do your calls, do your follow-ups, be proactive. And while the sky is falling around you, because trust me, when I was a realtor my first year, it's kind of similar to this. The sky was falling for a lot of people and we were like, oh, I don't know how to navigate this because our habits are different. They're not matching the conditions of the market. I'll say that again, the habits weren't matching the conditions of the market. So however, when I was a first year agent, my habits did match the condition of the market because I didn't know any better. So I just called 100 people every single day and got hung up on and tried to figure out a way to make it work. And I was successful because of that, not in spite of the market. I was successful because of the market. So I believe in you and I'm thankful that you're here. And so there's a lot of other videos that I've made that could probably help you. And if they do, yay. And if they don't, that's okay too. But I'm cheering for you. And I think that you're going to be just fine. So thanks for being here.